The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is one of the world's most enduring mysteries. For centuries, this loosely defined region of the North Atlantic Ocean, bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the subject of countless disappearances, unsolved mysteries, and strange phenomena. The very mention of the Bermuda Triangle conjures images of ships vanishing without a trace, planes lost in midair, and inexplicable magnetic anomalies that have baffled experts for generations. But what lies beneath the legend? Is the Bermuda Triangle truly a cursed or dangerous region of the ocean, or has it simply gained a reputation through coincidence and human error? In this video, we're going to explore the untold story of the Bermuda Triangle. We'll look at the facts, unravel the myths, dive into some controversial theories, and even explore data-driven explanations. Get ready, because this story is packed with twists, turns, and secrets that may just change the way you think about the Bermuda Triangle forever. Part 1. The origins of the Bermuda Triangle myth. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle didn't suddenly appear one day, it evolved. The earliest reports of strange activity in the region date back to the voyages of Christopher Columbus in 1492. In his logbook, Columbus noted that his ship's compass went haywire as they sailed through the region, something that could not be explained by the navigational knowledge of the time. On top of that, Columbus and his crew witnessed a strange light that appeared to rise out of the ocean. These early encounters planted the seeds for what would later become a full-blown myth. But the Bermuda Triangle, as we know it today, first gained notoriety in the 20th century. In 1950, journalist Edward Van Winkle Jones published an article in the Associated Press titled, "Sea Mystery at Our Back Door." This article drew attention to a number of ships that had vanished in the region without explanation. 2 years later, author George Sand reinforced this idea with his article in Fate magazine, where he coined the term, the Deadly Bermuda Triangle. Then, in 1964, writer Vincent Gaddis made the triangle a household name with his book Invisible Horizons, True Mysteries of the Sea. Gaddis described the triangle as a place where ships, planes, and people disappeared under strange circumstances. Gaddis' work captured the public imagination and spurred a wave of media attention, inspiring further books, documentaries, and movies. By the 1970s, the Bermuda Triangle had firmly cemented its place in popular culture. The disappearances that defined the triangle. While the Bermuda Triangle's reputation may have started with early explorers like Columbus, it's the documented disappearances of ships and aircraft that truly solidified its status as a place of mystery. Let's take a look at some of the most famous and unexplained cases. The USS Cyclops, 1918. The USS Cyclops was a massive US Navy cargo ship that disappeared without a trace in March 1918. The Cyclops was en route from Brazil to Baltimore, carrying over 300 crew members and 10,000 tons of manganese ore, a heavy load. There was no distress call, no sign of struggle, and no wreckage was ever found. The Cyclops was one of the largest ships in the US Navy fleet, and its disappearance remains the single largest loss of life in US naval history unrelated to combat. So what happened to the Cyclops? Several theories have been proposed. Some believe it was taken down by a rogue wave or sank due to structural failure under the weight of its cargo. Others speculate about a more sinister cause, including sabotage or secret military experiments. However, despite numerous search efforts, no definitive answer has ever been found, leaving the USS Cyclops as one of the Bermuda Triangle's most enduring mysteries. Flight 19, 1945, perhaps the most famous disappearance associated with the Bermuda Triangle is that of Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 US Navy bombers, known as the Avenger torpedo bombers, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on a routine training mission. The planes flew into the triangle, but soon after takeoff, the flight leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, radioed back, saying that his compass had malfunctioned and that he was disoriented. The communication became increasingly confusing, with the pilots reporting conflicting bearings and directions. Hours later, all 5 planes vanished without a trace. A rescue plane sent out to find them also disappeared. No wreckage was ever recovered from Flight 19 or the rescue mission, making this one of the most perplexing cases in aviation history. Flight 19's disappearance was particularly chilling because it wasn't just one plane, it was 6 aircraft, all disappearing in the same area under eerily similar circumstances. While some theorize that the planes ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean, Others believe that magnetic anomalies or even extraterrestrial activity could be involved. The Star Tiger and Star Ariel, 1948 and 1949. 2 years after the disappearance of Flight 19, two British South American Airways airliners, the Star Tiger and the Star Ariel, disappeared within the Bermuda Triangle. In January 1948, the Star Tiger was flying from the Azores to Bermuda. The pilot radioed his position over the Atlantic and said everything was fine. Shortly afterward, the plane disappeared, never to be heard from again. The next year, the Star Ariel, on a flight between Bermuda and Jamaica, vanished under similar circumstances. The loss of two planes from the same airline in the same region within just a year raised serious questions about the safety of the Bermuda Triangle. Despite an extensive search by the British government, no trace of either aircraft was ever found. While many suspect mechanical failure or pilot error, the lack of any wreckage has kept the mystery alive for decades. Scientific explanations. Separating fact from fiction. With so many disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle, it's no surprise that scientists have sought to explain these events through logic and evidence. While the supernatural theories capture headlines, it's the more grounded scientific explanations that may hold the real answers. Magnetic anomalies. One of the most common explanations for strange phenomena in the Bermuda Triangle involves the Earth's magnetic fields. The region is one of only two places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align, which can cause serious problems for navigational instruments. Compasses may become erratic, making it difficult for sailors and pilots to know which direction they are heading. For example, during Flight 19, Lieutenant Taylor reported that his compass wasn't functioning properly. If multiple compasses failed in the same way, it could explain why the planes became disoriented and flew in the wrong direction, eventually running out of fuel and crashing. However, this theory doesn't explain why no wreckage was ever found in many cases. Rogue waves. Another scientific theory involves rogue waves. These enormous waves, often over 100 feet tall, can appear suddenly and without warning. They are capable of capsizing even the largest ships, and they occur more frequently in areas with strong currents, such as the Bermuda Triangle. The idea of rogue waves offers a plausible explanation for the disappearances of ships like the USS Cyclops, which may have been struck by one of these massive waves, sinking it quickly before it had a chance to send out a distress signal. In 2020, scientists at the University of Southampton proposed that rogue waves could be responsible for many of the Triangle's mysteries. They used simulation models to show how these waves could overwhelm a ship, pulling it underwater within minutes. The theory explains why no wreckage is often found. Ships sink so quickly that they leave little trace behind. Methane gas hydrates. Another scientific explanation involves methane gas. Large deposits of methane hydrate lie beneath the ocean floor in parts of the Bermuda Triangle. If these gas deposits were to suddenly erupt, they could create massive bubbles that reduce the water's density, causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink rapidly. In 2003, scientists from the U.S. Geological Survey studied the effects of methane hydrate releases on ships. They found that such an event could indeed cause a ship to sink quickly, especially if the gas burst to the surface with little warning. This theory also accounts for the lack of wreckage. Ships may be swallowed up by the sea before they can break apart or leave floating debris. Human error. While theories about rogue waves and methane bubbles are fascinating, some experts argue that human error is the most likely cause of many disappearances. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the busiest maritime regions in the world, and with heavy traffic comes a higher likelihood of accidents. Poor weather conditions, inexperienced crew members, or even simple navigational mistakes could all contribute to ships and planes going missing. In fact, some of the most famous disappearances, such as Flight 19, may be explained by this factor. Lieutenant Taylor's decision to continue flying despite disorientation and malfunctioning instruments may have led his squadron too far out to sea. While the mystery of why no wreckage was found remains, human error likely played a significant role in their fate. Controversial theories. Could there be more? While scientific explanations provide plausible answers to the Bermuda Triangle's mysteries, they don't fully satisfy everyone. Over the years, a number of more controversial and supernatural theories have emerged, ranging from extraterrestrial interference to secret military experiments. Aliens and UFOs. One of the most popular theories involves aliens and UFOs. Some believe that extraterrestrial beings use the Bermuda Triangle as a portal or base, abducting ships and planes that wander into the area. UFO sightings in the region have been reported, and believers in this theory point to the lack of debris or wreckage as evidence that these disappearances are the result of alien abductions. Proponents of this theory argue that the Bermuda Triangle's strange magnetic properties may be linked to alien technology. Some even suggest that the area is home to an underwater alien base. While there's no concrete evidence to support these claims, the idea of aliens in the triangle remains a favorite among conspiracy theorists. Atlantis, the lost city. Another popular theory ties the Bermuda Triangle to the lost city of Atlantis. According to legend, Atlantis was a highly advanced civilization that sank beneath the ocean thousands of years ago. Some theorists believe that the remains of Atlantis lie beneath the Bermuda Triangle and that the city's ancient technology is still active, causing the electromagnetic anomalies that have been reported in the region. Proponents of this theory point to sonar readings and underwater structures found near Bimini Island, which some claim are the remnants of Atlantis. However, mainstream archaeologists dismiss these findings as natural formations, not evidence of a lost civilization. While the Atlantis theory may be far-fetched, it has captured the public's imagination for decades. Government cover-ups. Could the US government be hiding something about the Bermuda Triangle? Some conspiracy theorists believe that secret military experiments are responsible for the disappearances in the region. They argue that the US Navy has conducted classified operations in the area, testing advanced technologies that could interfere with navigation and communication systems. The US Navy operates an undersea testing center known as a UTEC, Atlantic Undersea Test and Evaluation Center, near the Bahamas, which lies close to the Bermuda Triangle. While a UTEC's official purpose is to test submarines, sonar, and other naval equipment, some believe that the facility is involved in more sinister experiments. However, there's no solid evidence to support this theory, and the US government denies any connection between AUTEC and the Bermuda Triangle's mysteries. The truth behind the myth. So, what is the truth about the Bermuda Triangle? Is it really a region of danger and mystery, or is it simply the result of coincidence and media hype? The answer may lie somewhere in between. The numbers tell a different story. One of the key arguments against the Bermuda Triangle's supernatural reputation is that, statistically, it's no more dangerous than any other part of the world's oceans. According to the US Coast Guard and other maritime authorities, the number of ships and planes that disappear in the Bermuda Triangle is no higher than anywhere else with comparable traffic. In fact, many of the disappearances that have been attributed to the triangle can be explained by natural causes, human error, or mechanical failure. For example, the wreckage of ships and planes lost in storms is often carried away by ocean currents, making it difficult to locate. Similarly, the vast size of the ocean means that even the most intensive search efforts may fail to find debris. Weather plays a huge role. Another important factor that is often overlooked in Bermuda Triangle discussions is the weather. The region is known for its unpredictable and sometimes violent weather patterns. Hurricanes, tropical storms, and sudden squalls are common in the Atlantic, and these can pose a serious threat to even the most experienced sailors and pilots. Many ships and planes lost in the Bermuda Triangle may have simply fallen victim to these extreme weather conditions. For instance, the cargo ship El Faro disappeared in 2015 during Hurricane Joaquin. The ship's captain reported engine trouble, and the ship was lost in the storm. While this incident doesn't have the same mysterious aura as some of the Triangle's other cases, it's a reminder of just how dangerous the ocean can be. The enduring mystery. While many of the disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle can be explained by science, weather, and human error, there are still unanswered questions. Why do some planes and ships vanish without a trace? Why have so many cases yielded no debris, no bodies, and no conclusive answers? The truth is, we may never fully understand the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle. As our technology advances, we continue to explore the ocean's depths and uncover its secrets. However, the Bermuda Triangle's enduring mystery lies in its ability to capture our imagination. Whether it's tales of aliens, lost civilizations, or natural disasters, the Triangle remains a place where the unknown reigns. In the end, the Bermuda Triangle represents more than just a geographical location. It's a symbol of humanity's quest to explain the unexplainable. As long as the sea holds its secrets, we will continue to speculate, theorize, and wonder about the untold stories hidden within the Bermuda Triangle. Thank you for joining us in uncovering the untold story of the Bermuda Triangle. Whether you believe in supernatural forces or see the triangle as a myth built on coincidence, one thing is certain: the Bermuda Triangle will always be a place of wonder, intrigue, and endless speculation.